Well, hi. This is my 35th or 33rd viral update segment. Uh, been practicing my social distancing and diet. Uh, and I don't know, it's like the new abnormal has become sort of what normal, whatever that is anymore. You know, it's like that movie Young Frankenstein. You know, Young Frankenstein didn't come out like he was supposed to. Kind of a lot of glitches. So Igor, played by Marty with the big eyeballs, and Gene Wilder, he goes, "What brain did you give me?" And Igor says, "Well, I gave you the one that Abby's brain." He goes, "Abby's brain?" "Yeah, the one in the jar." It said Abby normal. And so I feel like, and so before this melts, uh, it's getting more and more ridiculous watching the government and this viral response unfolding in all its crazy unfoldingness. You know, it's still like, I had a virtual doctor's appointment, and they said everybody's going to be able to get tested. But the thing is, the medical person I was talking to says, "Well, you know," I said, "Well, should I come down and get tested?" She goes, "No, it's more dangerous for you to go out and get tested than it is to stay home." So it's like a catch-22 thing. Um, because hospitals and medical places and testing areas are like huge danger zones. Anyway, you know, I'm bordering on the level of idiocy, which brings me to what I thought of. During the turn of the last century, I worked for a department, State Department Disabilities, before I retired. And the turn of around just before the turn of the 18th century, 1800s, 1900s, when the health departments of states and governments first formed, uh, surprisingly, that they didn't have the only clinical terms they had were for disabilities was especially cognitive and intellectual disabilities was they didn't have the M word, which I won't say anymore. Um, but it was even way worse. But those were clinical terms back then. It was called Department of Idiots, Imbeciles, and Morons. And I thought that was really appropriate for our federal government. They should change the Congress to uh, Department of Idiots and the judicial to the Department of Imbeciles, and of course the executive with its big head, the Department of Morons. It sounds like more appropriate at this point. Um, anyway, you know, there's so much information that's so messed up out there, and they want to open what they call open it up by May 15th, and it's like way too early. We haven't even reached the peak. It's just about peaking yet, uh, especially in states like New York, Chicago, I forgot what other big cities are. They're just starting to peak, and the president said everybody's going to get tested, and it gets, and it's just not true. It's like, even if there was tests for everybody, you can't go out to get tested because it's too dangerous. Anyway, I've been over that. Um, so I'm losing count. I know it's over day 32. A friend of mine said people want me to do. They like my updates. I don't know why, but he goes, do more updates. They seem to be more entertained than the government updates.